Hey everybody, it's Abel from Morphe here. I'm going to do another video on fixing a wall that was accidentally textured in your castle or your structure in SL. This mainly involves using the res box for the structure, and it has to be a link set. The wall has to be in a link set that was not modified. Otherwise you have to remodify whatever it is that you previously modified on the castle wall. But for the most part it's usually pieces that people do not modify. As you can see here in the video, there is a oops texture. This would represent the texture that the end user accidentally dropped on their wall while trying to share a picture or a texture with a friend. And as most of you know, this texture most likely isn't in your inventory, and this means you have to get a hold of the content creator, which is myself or anybody in SL that you had purchased the structure from, to get it replaced. Now I usually come out and replace the textures when I can, but this will save a lot of time and it'll empower you to do this yourself without having to contact the content creator. You don't have to res the whole castle, which most people believe you have to do. So you can leave all your furniture and all your furnishings in place, and you don't have to worry about trying to get the res box in the whole castle exactly to where it was previously. And I'm going to answer my barking phone real quick here. Alright, now you can see the link set, or the the wall that has the oops texture on it. What I'm going to start off by doing is I'm going to click on this link set, kind of look at the size and the shape of it. Okay, it's a pretty small link set that I have. What I want to do is I want to find the original res box, so I'm going to go to my inventory here, and I'm going to find the res box for my Denengard castle right here. Denengard res box. You should have one in your inventory too for your castle or structure. I'm going to res this out and let it sit for a minute. Now I'm going to explain something to you about this wall. This wall is several, let me see what we got here, 4 prims, 1 object, which means it's all 4 prims linked together as one. I want to find the name of the wall with the bad texture on it. So here it is right here. It's the Denengard right balk wall. Now while it's selected, I'm going to come to the object tab, and in Firestorm, and a lot of viewers, I'm not sure about the Linden Lab viewer, there's this cool little option in all the parameters: copy, copy, paste for position, size, and rotation. What we want to do is we want to take this wall, this link set, and we want to copy the whole link set's position. So I'm going to hit the C button for copy. Don't mess with size, because the size shouldn't matter. You most likely did not resize it. But go ahead and hit copy on the rotation as well, which would be the C. Okay, now that we have that done, what we want to do is take this bad wall and we're going to slide it out of the way temporarily. We're sliding it out of the way instead of deleting it for a reason right now. We're going to let that sit back there for a moment. Now I'm going to come to the res box, and I'm going to click on the res box, and under the contents tab you're going to find all the link sets and all the pieces to the castle. Pretty handy. And we're looking for Denengard right balk wall, which is going to be right here. Now I want to take this, and I can just drag it out onto the ground here because it's already in my inventory. But what you're going to have to do is drag it into your inventory. I'm going to drag it over to Denengard, and then once it's in your inventory, you need to drag it out and res it. And there you have it. We have the fixed textured wall here. Let me camera around it. No errors or no blemishes or anything. Now with the new one selected, I would need to go to the Objects tab, go to Position. The P that's right underneath the C is Paste Position. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that P, and then same with rotation, you want to hit the P to paste the rotation. And voila, you can see here that we have the correct wall in the correct position with the correct rotation. Texture problem is all fixed. A couple more things we got to do real quick here. While the new wall piece or link set is selected, go to your Contents tab and remove the resin scripts. For me, it's the huge item script NT. Right click on it, delete, and that is set. Now you can see everything's perfect again. I'm going to go ahead and delete my res box because it is copy. And that's just about it. The reason I had you move the old wall piece out of place is just in the event that something happened and there was an error and you need to move that wall back into place, you can always reselect it and hold down Control and hit Z, and it'll move it right back into the place that it's supposed to be. So in case you need to start over or whatever, but we don't. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the old wall and Control Z this one back into place. Script is removed, and now you are all set. You are able to fix the texture problem all on your own. If you have any questions about this video or anything else, drop me an IM.